The value that we get from the training is the amount of details of body work. If I move my chest out, you see it can create some space between the blade. Here it's not about the technique that we're trying to get across, okay? You can stay relaxed. And if you can breathe, you can already start to work with him without him thinking that you're doing something combative. For example, I just breathe in. You see, even my breath work, it starts to work and move away his wrist. And he doesn't understand these things. It's psychological warfare, okay? And then from there, when I breathe in, now I just move my body like this. And already it'll start to create some space. Of course, he might move and that's up to him, but I can feel with John already there's tension, right, John? John has some tension himself. But me, John, is there tension with me?
Not really.
I try to stay as relaxed as I can. In fact, if I really relax, now I even feel John start to relax. So first of all, we understand relaxation of musculature and understanding the psychology of the situation is critical. Then I start to not just, usually in martial arts, when we are working, the body is very stiff and we're starting to work like this. And you can see throughout these movements here that the chest cavity, it's solid. It's like a solid tense structure. So again, John, so if I stay relaxed and I release that principle of tension within the entire body, then I'm able to start to move with my body and my chest can do a lot of the work. So here the safest thing to do is to stay away from the whatever angle that the blade is on. I just use the chest and I even use the shoulder. You see, I start to put his arm across this way and it becomes a situation whereby now his arm is an obstacle. So I'm not just using the chest. I can also use the shoulder over here. So I can go like this and start to work with the arm and start to...
Give me money, bitch.
Okay, Johnny, you bitch?
I'm good.
Okay, so in comes this little bitch. He's going to move this way and then you just bring it down here. Like that, bitch? Bitch? Ooh, you want me to? Yep, thanks. That was the bitch. basically I'm putting John into a position so that I have a strong punch. You've got to consider the rotation of my body as one form of power. This is a powerful way to transfer energy. But another way is what I'm doing with my footwork. Just stay still now. Usually we go forward through cross or step and we jab. So the power, if you look to the bottom of this foot, is coming off the bottom of my right foot. But I draw John in by making him come to strike me. Now look where my body weight is, it's on my right leg. So now I can effectively hit John with power coming from my right leg. My left leg is almost weightless. So look what happens. So from here, the weight on the left leg, now it transfers on the right, and I'm struck through like so, and I'm rotated, and now I've struck John in the video. Okay, so the point is it's forward weight transfer and delivery of striking. It's also backwards, and it also comes off the back leg. So observe the slow motion, bang, and then the strike is made also. So what's most interesting is the smaller movements are the most effective in my opinion when I'm doing this with John. So this one obviously here, straight to the nuts. He's already let go of the blade. Then what I did was I twisted him this way, but I still felt he had balance. So in the video what you don't see is that I pull him this way and then I move his head back in the opposite direction. Watch the video again and you can see. So in the video it looked a little bit more like this. Okay, and John, he feels it, he realizes it, but you cannot see it.